Hello, everybody. Good evening. How is
Hi,
Hi. Good evening. Good to
good
see you.
evening. Yeah, Ruby, again the same problem. I'm not able to see you.
Oh my God. I have just realized that it's me. I think there is some problem that Instagram has with me. Because
Okay.
every time I do the live, I cannot see the guests. The guests can see me. I mean, I can see the guests cannot see me. But every time Namrata does it, guests can
Yes,
see her. So what
th-
is the trouble? Okay, I'm not able to figure out, but this is really sad.
yeah,
Anyway, I
probably.
think
But
we will
sometimes it
continue
yeah, we will continue like last time. And
like last
I
time.
think
Yeah.
sometimes Instagram also glitches. If you see in the evenings, I have a feeling, personal experience that it glitches a bit. Then it is fine in the morning time. Probably a lot of people log in. You never know.
Okay, but this just happens with my lives. So I have no idea why this is happening. But I know that the audience can see both of us, which is good.
Yes,
And
that's nice.
as long as you can hear me and I can see you, it's all good.
Yes, I know.
All right. Thank you so much, Binita. Thank you, everybody, for joining in.
We'll wait for a couple of minutes.
Yes, I was just going to say so. We'll
Yes,
just quickly wait. Meanwhile, I will introduce Binita to everybody who's new here on Awaken Life's page. And Binita is a diviner. She's a switchword coach. She's an Akashic Records reader, along with tarot and a Lenormand card reader. And she's also a life skill coach. Today, we are in conversation with Binita because Awaken Life and Binita have joined hands to come up with this workshop on switch words. And this is like a precursor to that workshop. We are going to discuss and understand a little more in detail about what this workshop is going to be about.
yes. And we will also speak about what are switch words and how they
What
can
are
benefit us.
Yes, so you will understand what this workshop is all about. Is what are you going to benefit out of this workshop, and how is okay. So I just want to ask everybody: can you see both me and Benita? So just that we are all sure that you guys can hear us and see us, because Benita cannot see me.
Mhm.
She can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you, but I can't see you. I think audience is able to see both of us. Let's wait for someone's comment. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Brilliant.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
Yes.
All right. So let's start, Benita. Let's dive into the world of switch words.
Yes.
Please tell our audience what is switch words.
So, as the name suggests, switch words, they switch something inside us. That's the simplest way. And you can call these words as a modern day mantra, specifically designed for 20th century, and they fit in into our lives very easily. So these words, as we know that we all are made up of energies, and everything around us has energy. So these words are also no different. And we are, while using switch word, we are sorry, I don't see any charming on your face. What is that, Ruby?
I have no idea. It's okay. I think we can continue.
Okay,
I don't really
we'll
understand.
continue. Yes.
Yeah.
So as I was saying that we tap into the energy of those particular word, and we try to manifest whatever we require.
Yeah.
So yeah. So these switch words are affecting our subconscious mind, and then they're surpassing our logic and connecting to our subconscious mind. So we can create our whatever we desire, whatever we want to achieve. We can fulfill all of those wishes. That's the
Okay.
simplest way of saying that. What
Right.
explaining?
Right.
Yeah.
And uh, so, Binita, what are there any you know examples that you can give, for people to understand how this works, or what, how does one need to use it, and uh, if you just could give an example for people to understand what a switch word can sound like.
Okay, so I in Sanskrit we have Bij mantra. If you know
Yes.
that
Yes.
Shrim,
Yes.
Vam, for seven chakras also we have Bij mantra, and we have mantras for so many other things. So
Absolutely.
so those mantras also igniting something inside us, helping us to focus. So these switch words are doing the similar job and in similar pattern. So
Okay.
when we are trying to manifest something, what are the blocks? Blocks are our own thoughts, our own fears, and whatever we have been told by our parents, or we have seen people doing. So those create the blockages and fear in us. So
Hmm.
these, and it's all into our logical mind. So these switch words are surpassing the logical mind and tapping into the conscious mind. So when they are tapping into the conscious mind, they are changing our aura. They're changing
Right.
our perception, how we look at
Okay.
the situations, how we look at the world. And when we change our perception and we start believing we can do it, we remove those blockages, we can actually manifest those things. And switch
Okay.
words are so simple to follow, and they have, as when I will speak about the benefits of switch words, I'm going to elaborate that more. But they are so simple that anybody can incorporate that into their daily life and get the benefits of these switch words.
Okay. So when you suggest these switch words, or when you teach them, uh,
Hmm.
is it specific to a person, in the sense that if it is relationship, then it is a fixed thing that it is for relationship, or does that change according to a person's need of the relationship, or in the
Yes,
relationship?
if you make a personalized switch word, it works better, it works
Okay.
faster. So
All
there
right.
are a lot of phrases which are common. So there are types of switch words also. There are universal words, then there are
Yes,
specific,
that was the
and
word I was looking for. So
yes,
is there something that's universal, or is it does it always have to be personalized to your requirement?
most of the time in my experience, I have seen when they are personalized, they work faster and better. So I'll explain you why I say personalized. Because see,
Yeah.
suppose I might have one particular fear, but you might not have the same fear. You might have a block of another kind or something. So when I'm personalizing the switch word, I am focusing on that block or fear which is holding you back and not allowing you to achieve what you wish. So I am specifically working on that and using diffusing words to, so it helps you remove that negativity and then you start manifesting it. So पहले एक negativity निकाल दी हम लोगों ने, so it becomes like a blank slate, and then we are planting seeds for manifestation. And all of this is happening into our subconscious mind, and we all know the power of our subconscious mind. We all the time we talk about on this platform also. Last time in
Yeah.
spirituality also, we have spoken so much about how beautifully subconscious mind can help us lead a fulfilling life. So
Absolutely.
when we are targeting the action, action oriented ground, we are
Hmm.
directly targeting that action oriented ground where all the action happens. So you can imagine how fast we would be manifesting.
Wow. Amazing. So Namrata is asking, how do we know which switch word do I need?
Yeah, so that is what this workshop is about, where I'm going to uh, teach you what are in detail types of switch words. And our topic is relationship and work. So I am in this workshop, I'm going to give a kind of a list of words which are used for, say, improving relationship or improving, having growth in your workplace and all of that. So once I give
Right.
you the list of it, then I teach you how you will set the intention. And once your intention is set, there is a particular way you arrange all the switch words in a particular manner. So it becomes a switch word phrase. So once we understand all these basic techniques into the workshop, then with the help of the list, what I'm going to give it to you, you can always create your own work or relationship switch phrase, and you can start using it. So all
That's
those details
amazing.
we're going to discuss into the workshop.
Okay.
We'll go into
Namrata,
the
you need to
details.
come to the workshop.
Yes.
Okay. Binita, what do you want to tell people? What may be the takeaways or the benefits of joining this workshop? So,
Yes, definitely we will talk about it. Uh, as Namrata asked few questions, so I would like to go into the a little bit of history of
yeah,
switch words, so
sure.
people can really understand how it is just not, some words which we are chanting. These are
Mhm.
very well researched words. So
Okay.
there was this Austrian psychoanalyst, Sigmund Freud. He was the first one who had noticed this concept, that in his work he realized that there are, when people are using certain kind of words, there something is getting triggered in their subconscious mind. So when we talk about that personal switch words, so maybe a flower name or animal name may be a trigger for me to get some particular kind of a positive feelings. For you, it could be name of place or name of person, which triggers those kind of positive energy in you. So when he was, because he was psychoanalyst, he was working with people and their behavior and everything. He realized certain kind of energy, certain kind of words have certain kind of vibrations, and it may differ from person to person. But he observed that and he did not do any kind of research. He just left it at that. So that was this long time ago. Then there was this person, James T. Mandel, in 1900s. He realized this concept and he started a research on it. So all the switch words what we are using now, they are well researched. He realized, he just took over the concept of whatever Sigmund had noticed. He did the research on that and he carry forward it. So then he realized the effect it has on a person's mind, and how it brings the positivity and how it raises their vibrations. And when your vibrations are raised, when you are into, say, 5D energies, the positive energies, how much peace and calm you have, and how much you can achieve in your life.
Right.
I'm sorry. So then there was this Kate Miller who started the awareness on a global platform. Why speak about the people from other country? In our country also, Mr. Shunyam Nirav, he wrote a book about the usage of switch words and how they can benefit, and the world knew about these switch words. Then currently also Naran sir, he's actively involved into this research of these words, and I'll tell you the examples. So you and me are talking into a normal language, and we have our own language where we use either Hindi or English or Gujarati, and we have our languages. We don't use, not always we use these kind of words into switch words. So for money, we would say count, or for bringing a magic, getting a divine blessing, we would just say divine, or we would use a crystal's name, agate, to for increasing self-confidence. So something like that. So those are not necessarily normal words what we use into our languages, though those are well-researched words that they have researched, they have worked upon those words, give what kind of words are affecting human mind and bringing us the results what we want. So it's quite scientific. Everything is quite scientific into that.
Yes, I'm just going to say that I think it's a lot research based technique.
I'm sorry.
All right.
And
So
yes, it's definitely work. What you only need to do is that have faith, have consistency, and have conviction that this is going to work for me. It's like if you are chanting Hanuman Chalisa or Gayatri Mantra, you have that faith that, okay, this is going to bring me protection, this is going to bring me prosperity. It is something like that. You chant anything with conviction and it brings results to you.
absolutely. Binita, do you want to share maybe like a case study if you have of
Yes,
people
as I
who would have
said,
used big words and seen results?
yeah. So I have one of my client where he was facing a lot of challenges in couple of areas of his life where he was facing challenges with his marriage, with his work, and he was really depressed. He was already doing the counseling sessions and all, and he came to me for a tarot reading session and all, and then when I just went through the session, I realized that he really needs that hope and that he has lost all hope and he's depressed and he thinks that कि okay अब मैं यहाँ फंस गया हूँ मेरा कुछ नहीं हो सकता. So in that case, I gave her a very simple switch word to bring in uh, magic into his life, to bring him his hope that he can also have magic in his life. So that particular time, he just needed that hope and faith. And you won't believe, in just 1.5 months, he came and said, Ki, okay, now me and my wife have decided to go in for counseling jointly, and we have decided to give it marriage a chance. So that was really encouraging that just by chanting, and he had a lot of faith, and he did chant continuously as and when he got chance and all. And definitely divine brought miracle in his life. That way, then there are other cases where people have their stuck money and I'm sorry. So they have their stuck money and they have been following up or doing whatever they need to do, and still they are not able to recover that money. So in those scenarios, I have given them switch word to use, and there are different methods of using switch words. So when you use one or two methods together, the result is quite powerful.
Right. So you will be
So
teaching techniques in the workshop, right?
yes, how to use it and maximize the benefits. Those all those steps will be discussed in the workshop.
Okay. Namrita's asking, I recently had a hip injury and the pain was very intense. So I used switch. So I used,
Sorry, can you repeat it? Yeah.
yeah, one second. Namrita's saying, I had a hip injury and the pain was very intense. So I used switch and the intensity came down and right help arrived. Uh,
Yes, that's true. It really helps. And sometimes we give those sacred code numbers also, just to
so
write
her
it on
next
the
question is
affected.
that where she's written also switch words or numbers are the same.
No, they are not same. They are not same. These are words and those are sacred numbers. Again, um, received after research and doing what you say practice on them, and that's how they have been received. They have
Yeah.
it's been there. So definitely it helps even in health issues. So see, when we are into pain, we want to try everything what we can. So even if the medicine, by the time the medicine works, these energies, they start shifting into our aura, and our energy starts shifting. So definitely the recovery is going to be faster. So all of this really helps, the number codes. But today we are talking about switch words as the topic of the workshop is switch words.
Right. Uh, so, Lyril Panchal is asking, how can I benefit from learning this? Is it a skill?
No, it's not. You don't require any kind of skills. Actually, it's very simple. So, what was her another question?
So,
She asked
what
me that.
basically she wants to know the benefits. How can I benefit from learning this?
Yeah, so the benefits are all of these that it raises our vibrations. And if it is for the manifestation, you want to manifest a kind of a work opportunity or something. It's really so everything about you changes. Your energy changes, your auric field changes, the way you perceive things changes, your perception of the world changes. And then we have all heard the law of attraction, how the law of attraction, if you follow, then how universe brings you whatever you are desired. So you are creating your own space with those switch words. So you are creating space where universe can sow those seeds and can bring you whatever you are desiring. So yes,
Right.
definitely, and it's very simple. It's very simple. So there are times when you are saying a positive sentence or something, you have to be careful of what tense you are using. You have to be careful of what grammar you are using. There is no tense here, no past, present, future tense, anything in switch phrases. There are no grammar used. It's like a
Yeah,
we are. It's like those
just simple.
all boxes are connected. It's kind of that. So we are creating the line of words and calling it a switch phrase, and we are connecting them in a particular manner in certain fashion, and then we are just chanting those words in a
Yeah.
phrase. So it's
So, like,
really
this
very
is a
simple.
very simple and an effective tool, uh,
Yes, yes, absolutely.
and it can be easily, definitely easily learned.
Yes, you
So,
don't need any prior knowledge. You don't need to be healer or anyone, or you
yeah.
don't need to be some expert. Anyone can use those switch words. They're very easy.
Uh, she's asking for if you can explain the concept of switchboard. So, Lyril, we did. If you go back to the live later, this will be saved on our page. You can watch the live. Binita has explained what switchwords are, and I'm sure that will help you to understand more. So,
So here, to explain to her in just simple language with an example. So sometimes in our working day, say in our office, sometimes the situations they become like that you become anxious or you become overwhelmed with probably anger or whatever emotion you send feeling that time. So just to calm yourself and just to bring back that harmony, what you might have experienced maybe with your meditation or maybe when you stepped out of the house or in the morning. So then just three simple words: peace, calm, be. You just keep chanting and you'll realize that you just cooling down, you bringing you centering yourself and your emotions are all in control, and it really helps. Just three simple words: peace, calm, be, and you will see the effect.
right. So, Binita, is there for the audience, if suppose you share a switch word that everybody maybe can use right now, uh, what is the technique? Do you just keep chanting it all day, or are there many techniques that one needs to learn?
So minimum you need to chant it for 21 times, or 108 times, because we call them mantras, English mantras. And so I follow that pattern. My mentor had told us that to 108 times, or maybe 108 times. Sometimes it becomes 7, 8 minutes also. So you can safely say 10 minutes chanting 1 or 2 times in a day. Uh, it should be fine. You say your intention and start chanting.
Okay.
So in this case, the intention was to, I want to center myself. I want to calm myself down.
Yeah.
And you can chant those. Chanting
Okay.
is the most powerful way of using the switch words. But sometimes in our busy life, sometimes we don't get time, sometimes we forget, sometimes we are so tired. So there are other ways also to use these switch words, which we will be discussing into the workshop.
Sure. Uh,
So I can explain
we
whoever
chant
is
it for
interested.
someone in our family. Amisha is asking, can we chant it for someone in our family?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, you can chant. Switch words can be used as long as you have good intention. You don't want to harm anyone. They definitely work. So you can chant. See, if the kids are small and but they will not be able to chant, or they don't, they don't have the patience of chanting. Mothers can take their name and say the intention, and they can chant for the kids. Or if you feel that someone is not believing in all of this, but you still have good intention, you can still chant those words for their higher good, and definitely they will get the benefits.
Um, Benita, is there uh, is there a tip or a switch word that you would like to give our audience that they can use immediately?
Yes, yes, definitely. I can share a couple of them, which
Wow.
we all want to be healthy and, lead a very healthy life. So for that, I can give you one switch word for general well-being.
Okay.
So audience can take it down. And you have to, if you are writing down the switch words, you have to write it in all capital letters.
Yeah. Namrata,
So
can you help? Namrata, can you help put this on in the comments section so everybody will know how it needs to be written? Everything has to be in caps with a hyphen.
dash in between, yeah, hyphen in
With a dash.
between two words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Lilith, this
So,
will be posted on our account. You can always come back and watch it.
yes. So I'll say that, Ruby.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So it's full, full,
Okay.
hyphen immunity, all caps.
Immunity or yeah. That's it, right?
Yeah, immunity. All cap नहीं लिखना है, Ruby. I just
Ah,
said that
that I know, that I
immunity.
know. I understood that. I wrote that.
Okay. And BE,
Yes.
infinity.
Okay.
So this is for general well-being. How will you
I'm
chant it? Full immunity, B infinity. So we are chanting for our complete immunity till the end of time, forever, infinity. Full immunity, B infinity.
lovely.
Then to grow
Writing this
your
down.
career, sorry,
Yes. Please go ahead.
to grow in your career or to attract financial gains, then there
Yes.
is one which word together,
Yes.
hyphen, find, hyphen,
Yes.
count, divine, now.
Together find, count, divine now.
Yes, सबके बीच में hyphen.
Yes.
So how will we say that? Together, find, count, divine, now. And this is for all the female viewers. I'm sure everyone would be happy to use this. It's for the weight loss. But what kind of a weight loss? It's for the healthy weight loss and loving your body in whichever
Okay.
form it is. So it is cut, praise, restore, be.
Cut, raise, restore, be.
No, Ruby, cut, C-U-T, cut,
Yeah.
praise,
Praise.
P-R-A-I-S,
So sorry. Yeah. Okay.
praise.
I heard praise. Praise,
Uh,
restore, be. Okay.
yes. So this people can start using it. Say they can say their name first, then set an intention, and then they can chant.
Yeah. So,
Minimum they need to chant for 21 days for
yeah.
energies to shift.
Okay. So basically, these need to go along with the hyphen in middle, dash in middle between each word. What I'm going to do is once we share the live on our page, I will put this in the description so anybody who's missed it will also know how it needs to be written. So people can write it as well, right, Benita?
Yes, you can write it. And at the end, you have to put a full stop.
Okay.
That
Okay.
means that this phrase is over. Ye itna hi
Yeah.
hai.
Okay.
They can
Okay.
write it also like 21 times, how much ever they feel, they can write
Right.
it. Yeah.
Okay. Super.
So I would encourage everyone
Thank you,
to
Ramita.
enroll themselves for the workshop, which is going to happen on 26th of November. And I'm sure everyone will benefit from it. I'm going to share a directory of few words. I'm going to teach them these techniques of using it and
Okay.
different types of switch words, so they have knowledge about it. And yes, definitely, they can start creating from that list the switch words for themselves as well as for friends and family.
Yes. uh, Preeti, cut, praise, restore, be. That's right, Preeti. That's how it needs to be used.
And the main topic for the workshop is going to be the relationship and work as in
Yes,
career.
yes. And Vinita's another takeaway is that she is also going to give personalized switch word
Praise, yeah.
to everybody, those who attend. And if you have any issue, she can just help you with that.
Yes,
So
that's right.
this is happening on 26th November. It's going to be 1.5 hour a workshop. For other details on the workshop, you can DM us and we'll be happy to share all the details over there. If you have any questions for the workshop or about switch words, Binita will be happy to answer them. You can put them in the question box right here, and we'll just take a minute so that if there's anybody who still has any questions, uh, you can put them here. So I also understand, Binita, you will be giving like a 5 day WhatsApp support group, right?
Yes,
After the
yes.
workshop is
Once the workshop is done, uske baad, next 5 days, I will be available if they have any query, if they have any
done.
confusion or anything. I think that is important because हम सीख तो लेते हैं, but उसे apply करना भी आना चाहिए. That is what
Yeah,
my philosophy is. So it's kind of a hand holding. So next
yeah.
5 days, and that way it's quite simple topics. So probably, whoever feels कि okay, ठीक है, this one is not fitting properly, how do I go about this? Whatever kind of questions they have, I can answer them.
All right. Super. This is amazing. Thank you, Jayashri. Thank you, Liril. All right, brilliant. If you all still have any questions, after going through the live, you can always put them in the comment box, and we'll be happy to answer them there. Share this with your friends and family who you think may need to attend the workshop and learn more about switch words. Okay, it seems like I have a question. Okay, Jen Ranjan. Yes, I wait 1 second. It's full immunity B infinity. Full immunity B infinity. And I hope you got that, Ranjan. Thank you. Nice session. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. I hope we've answered all your queries. Thank you, Binita. We look forward to having you on the workshop and learning lots and lots more on this beautiful technique and modality.
Thank you for having me, Ruby and Namrata both. And thank you to viewers also for participating. And I'm looking forward to see all of them at the workshop.
Yes. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. It was lovely to have you, Binita, as always. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Hey friends, if you found the video interesting, make sure you like, share and subscribe to our channel. Also hit the bell icon to get notified every time we upload a new video.